about it after so many cup heroics. Everton make changes at fullback. Alan Harper and Gary Stevens are fit to return, but John Bailey is out with a knee injury. Up front, David Johnson deputises for Andy Gray, who is cup-tied, but there's no place for Andy King or Trevor Steven, and injury still rules out Mark Higgins and Terry Curran. But again, a lovely atmosphere inside the Manor Ground, excited faces all around, and on a night like this, any view is a good view, even if you have to stand in somebody's back garden. John Hunting of Leicester gets the match going. Everton in the blue shirts and white shorts are playing from the right, and that means that Oxford in the first half will be attacking down the slope, which they love to do, to put their opponents under early stress. All tickets sold, and Oxford wondering, can they put a fourth fashionable club out of this competition? Kevin Brock is number 11. And it's interesting already, Alan Harper has gone to play at right back despite the three, and Gary Stevens has gone to left back for Everton, presumably to try and counter the threat of George Lawrence. On by Peter Reid. Sharp is chasing. Biggins, Vinter. And Southall comes confidently. This is Harper. Sharp's flick, here's Heath. Cleared by Shotton. Vinter's chasing. Well played by Stevens. Vinter. It's the first visit of Everton to the Manor Ground, and they'll be glad to survive the opening quarter of an hour. Sheedy, Briggs. Sheedy again, offside against Sharp. In the centre there. You can see Oxford pushing players on for the free kick. Lawrence. Sheedy. Needed a touch from Sharp to find Irvine. MacDonald does find Vinter. Skillfully done by him. He was flattened the second time. John Hunting played a good advantage. Not his fault that Oxford didn't benefit. The complaint by Vinter not justified in that sense, but the referee knew who'd done it and had a word. Sharp. Irvine. Skipping round MacDonald. And into Reid. And it ran on, and Hinshaw was in trouble, and Irvine shot. And the crowd behind that goal, so closely packed, came tumbling down the terrace. As Reid fed the ball in, there was trouble for Hinshelwood, and Irvine had the shot over the bar. Peter Reid setting up the play. Over the years, and they've been lean years since 1970, Everton have always had a very loyal away support, and they've come down here tonight. All the tickets sent to Goodison were taken, and they're hopeful that their famous club might reach the semi-finals. Their best they've done in this competition, the final in 1977, when they lost to Aston Villa after 3 matches. Harper with the header, Reid to knock it on. Driven against him by MacDonald. Biggins for Oxford. And Everton competing well in midfield. The tackles are fierce and firm, and Hinshelwood had to cut that one out. Lawrence is on his way down the right wing. And they've got Biggins in the centre with Winter, and they've forced a position down here on the right of Oxford, which could spell danger for Everton. Brock will come across to take it. And the flick on almost worked, and Southall had to come because Briggs, coming in late, got behind the defence. It's a typical Oxford ploy, and the First Division teams shake when they get pushed into that position. The near post corner a possibility again here. McDonald at number 3, a man who can always pounce on the flick. And Southall away from Biggins, good goalkeeping. Really took the sting out of it. Heath for Everton. Tackle by Brock. But look how Everton are getting back, making their points. They've come to battle Everton, there's no doubt about that. Free kick to Oxford. Goalkeeper Neville Southall, Welsh international, has dealt extremely well with the first 2 tests from those vicious near post corners. He's come himself and got through the crowd and stemmed the threat. Johnson. Heath. Well run by Peter Reid, and he's got Sheedy in here on the left foot. Saved by Hardwick, and it fell conveniently to Hebbard. But has he overrun it? Not quite. And he takes a nasty challenge from Alan Irvine on the edge of the area, and that could be an injury for Hebbard. Irvine was late with the foot there. There was no doubt about that. He'll be spoken to by the referee. In my view, it was a late challenge. But it was a good move, actually. Sheedy, on his left foot, had a chance. The goalkeeper came, blocked it, it fell to Hebbard, and now watch the challenge here by number 7, Irvine, for which he's being booked while you're watching this. He went in when the ball had gone. And it looks like bad news for Trevor Hebbard, the stretcher being brought on. The substitute is Neil Watmore, if needed. And Jim Smith gone across there to make the decision himself, and there doesn't seem any doubt about what it is. Hebbard is out of this cup tie. The victim of a late challenge. And Oxford United forced to make the substitution after 20 minutes. The man coming on, Neil Watmore, has a pedigree in the cup against Everton. He scored in the semi-final of this competition for Bolton Wanderers against them in 1977, but he wouldn't have wanted to come on in these circumstances. Winter goes up for Oxford to find Biggins. A back flick, Winter. Good blocking by the 2 defenders. And forward again by McDonald to Watmore. Shotton, that was. Brock. Onside, Watmore. But not a good header. That was Hinshelwood. Brock. Good running by Adrian Heath from that deeper position. Came between the strikers. Here he is again. It's really his best position, that, Adrian Heath. He's not a striker out and out, but he does come through well from that midfield position. Briggs. Lawrence tries to get round Stevens, and a corner given. Watmore has come to join Biggins on the near post. Oh, headed back again by Watmore, and a chance for McDonald to backheel it, and Lawrence, and the goalkeeper's there somehow, some way, as George Lawrence almost scrambles in a typical goal. Would have been his 12th of the season, and many of the others have been like this. Corner again. The goalkeeper stayed at home this time, headed back in by Watmore, McDonald's back heel, Lawrence in the scramble, good keeping by Southall in the end. Here's Irvine. Round McDonald. He's still another man to beat, he's got round him again. Nice cross to Heath with the back flick, Sharp is there, so is Johnson. Bit of a tangle. And the break could be on for Biggins to find Vinter. He shook off his marker Mountfield. Biggins is making ground in the centre. Watmore's also trying to get there, and they're coming in from midfield. And Vinter's cross, and Biggins on the near post forces a corner at the end of the first half. And again, McDonald with the flick, and Lawrence, saved by the goalkeeper's feet. Amazing save by Neville Southall. And goalkeepers make their own luck, and that was a fine stop. It'll give in a corner again on the far side. It isn't over yet. George Lawrence who had the shot. And Biggins and Southall's there again. Not cleared by Irvine. This is Train. And Brock. And in they go again, Biggins and Lawrence. It's like an assault course now in that penalty area. Briggs. Free kick. Everton defending just for a moment with desperation. The goalkeeper saved them. Brock to take the free kick. Well, they're appealing for handball in there now, or Oxford. It doesn't matter because the referee has brought an exciting first half to a close. Oxford had far more of the game, but Neville Southall outstanding in goal as Everton showed resolution on a ground where no visiting team has prevented Oxford from scoring this season. But look what happened there as Southall saved with his feet to stop George Lawrence doing just that. Half-time, Oxford, who had to reorganise when Heaven was carried off, 0. First Division Everton, 0. Flicked on again by the inevitable Biggins. Can Everton survive? Fantastic backing for Oxford from the crowd. Flags up. Harper it was who tangled there with Vinter, and Oxford can still keep pressing. It's Brock with the kick. Oh, and McDonald! 1-0 to Oxford, and Bobby McDonald is there again. The men at the back made it. Briggs coming in with Biggins, but McDonald got the foot in from Kevin Brock's free kick. The ball played to the far post. In come Briggs and Biggins. McDonald is there, left foot, and in it goes. 67 minutes. Oxford United, after a spell of ceaseless pressure, take the lead. And Everton, after defending so well for 67 minutes, finally crack. The crowd almost got the goal. There was a real crescendo as Brock took the free kick. And it's inspired Oxford to continue perhaps the cup dream. What have Everton got now in response? Adrian Heath. Everton will in fact make a substitution very shortly, but for the meantime, here's David Johnson. Goal kick given. Johnson off. Kevin Richardson on. Just look at that crowd. They're wondering now, are Everton going to go the same way as Newcastle, Leeds and Manchester United? Forward by Richardson to Irvine. Can Everton find a way through with Sheedy's dummy, and Heath's in here. Lawrence just got to him. The cross still came in, and finally it was Briggs. Good, sensible play by an experienced pro, whose goal separates the two sides. Everton are back in it, given away by Kevin Brock. A terrible mistake just when his team was so far on top. Kevin Brock, number 11, went for a back pass and Heath came in on the blind side. Round the keeper, an easy finish for him. And Everton are alive again. It came with 8 minutes to go. It was only the second chance Everton have had, and it was presented to them by Kevin Brock, who made the Oxford goal. He was under a little bit of challenge. He looked up at first, tried to get it back to the keeper, and look who's there. Adrian Heath finishing well. What more? Ooh, the ball was on through the middle, but well played, Mountfield, having a good match at centre-half. Volleyed forward by MacDonald. Biggins is under it. Vinter. Brock. Can he make up for it yet? It's Brock's cross towards Lawrence, who can still retrieve it and turn it back in. Biggins. Just dropped away from the post. Lawrence holds his head, because it was a good return ball from him. Biggins, the player with the header, number 8. Vinter couldn't get a touch, and the ball dropped wide. This is Reed. Irvine. Volleyed away by Shot. Even the trainer Ken Fish there off the bench to try and give Oxford the ball quickly to surge forward, perhaps for the last time. We're in stoppage time now. MacDonald's given the ball away to Heath, and there's the whistle, and it's Everton who are the happier side. They came back from Bobby MacDonald's goal to equalise 8 minutes from the end. A mistake by Brock. Adrian Heath pounced, and the teams go back to Goodison Park next Tuesday. Although one ought to say that Oxford went to Old Trafford and drew there and had a third match, so the dream may not be over, but certainly Everton showed